Hey boys, what's going on? It's Ordinary here. This is episode 23, I'm pretty sure, of the Phoenix Coyotes GM mode we're doing. Last episode we made it into the Stanley Cup Finals, and we're going up against the Red Wings, and they have quite possibly the craziest regular season record I've seen in this game. 57, 19, and 6, so that's godly, but getting to the finals is a accomplishment in and of itself, so hopefully we can take the cup home, but if not, at least we lost to just some crazy fucking team that has no business being as good as they are. 57 regular season wins, 6 overtime losses, 19 losses. That's nuts. What is that? 120 points. So that's a lot of points. We will take a look at their lines before we do anything, see how they managed to get such a crazy record. Detroit. Alright, Detroit has Zetterberg, Weiss, and Reed on their first line, so that's not even that good. Datsuk's been retired. So our first line's better? Kostitsin, Nyquist, and Miller, our second line's also better. Anderson, Lee, and Tatar, I'm going to go ahead and say our third line's better. And Sheehan, Gostad, and Gillies, I'm going to go ahead and say our fourth line's better too. So we've got them beat on offense, I think. On defense, they got DeKaiser and Girardi, which is a decent 1-2 punch. Cronwall's pretty good as well. And then Gleason, Smith, and Green. So they probably have us beat on defense, but not by a huge margin. But I'd say they get the edge on defense. And then in goal, they have Mrazek, who's a 95, and that might explain why they're so good. That's an unreal goalie right there. Peter Mrazek. I've never seen him get to 95 in any of my other GM modes. I got another 4 going, but that is something else. Is there a way I can see his individual stats? Let's go. Because I'm intrigued by that. I don't know if I've even seen a goalie get that good. That's really, it's going to be hard to get goals on this team. They got a defense as good as they do. NHL goalies, goals against average. Mrazek has a 1.44 goals against average in 20 games, 12 wins, 6 losses, 2 overtime losses, save percentage of 95.22. To put that in perspective, Smith is 92.92, and that's still pretty good in my eyes. So it's a little scary. So if I go like this, do I get it? There he is. 99, nearly everything in reflexes. Holy shit. Puck control, looking really good. He's still got a year to improve in this offseason too, so he could get better than 95. Rebound control, 99. And then over in athletic, he's only got 4.5 stars. I say only like it's a bad thing, but still, that's fucked. Looking like this guy might be able to take home some sort of Conn Smythe. Even if they lose, pulls a J.S. Jaguar. Season stats this year, 26 wins, 9 losses. So he didn't get that many starts. He got 38 starts. And his numbers weren't incredible. I mean, they're really good, but they're not 95 overall good. So that's going to be our challenge, is getting goals on Mrazek there. And then just to give you guys a refresher, here's what our lineup looks like. Skinner, Dauphin, Yakupov, so I would go ahead and say better than theirs. First line, Verbata, Galchenyuk, Kanowski. I would also say that's better than their second line. Our third line is definitely better than theirs, and then our fourth line is a bit better than theirs as well. Over on D, we got Gormley and Yandel, so their 1-2 punch is a little bit stronger. Ekman, Larson, and Stone. That's comparable to their Cronwall lineup, and then our top 6 is a little bit better than theirs. But Smith is 10 overall points lower than Mrazek is, and he's still a good goalie, so it's going to be crazy. Hopefully we can bury some. It's been like a nearly 5-minute intro, so let's get this going here. First game, we're obviously in Detroit. Joe Louis, first period of the Stanley Cup Finals. And no one scores any goals. We were getting outshot 14-9. Hopefully we can turn that around for the second here. Second period, nothing again. We did definitely turn it around, though. We outshot them big time by 7. So here we go. We're going to slow sim this third period. Game 1. Power play. Come on. Do something with the power play. That's an extended power play. You got to fucking make it pay. Oh, now they got one. Kill it off. There we go. Now we got one. There it is. Jeff Skinner with 1 minute left. Is that going to... Oh, and then Ekman Larson in the empty net. So we take game 1 by just a little pube there. Mrazek only let in 1. And we got more shots on them than they got on us. But Smith played stellar too. So stars will be Skinner, Mrazek, and Smith for sure. Yep. Not bad. Everything makes sense. We got a 1-game lead, so we're not going to get swept. Our team has been just kind of tearing through the playoffs here, so hopefully we can keep that streak that we got going on. Take that into Game 2, Game 3, and Game 4, and just sweep them. Let's just sweep these guys. Oh, right off the bat, Dauphin gets one. I haven't even simmed yet. Atta boy. First period, 2-0. You'll notice that I didn't sim before that goal went in, too, so 2 goals before I could even press sim. We're up 2-0. Definitely outshooting them 16-5. That's just dirty. 16 shots in a period. You got to feel bad about yourself, Detroit. Second period here. They got one back on us, shorthanded. Stephen Weiss. But we do have a 1-goal lead going into the third here. Hopefully we can keep that on lockdown here. Maybe another insurance one here. Get some insurance, boys. Kill that off. Okay, now some insurance, I said. Maybe some insurance. No, we don't need it. 2-1. Another 2-goal game. 35 shots again. So, I mean, Mrazek, aside from that opening minute, played pretty good. He let in like 2 goals on 3 shots, but then shut the door for 59 minutes. So, first star again. So, he's doing well. So is Smith. There he is on 3rd star. So, it's a battle of goaltending here, boys. Like I said, they don't have much for offense. That's 1 goal in 2 games for them, but it's hard for us to get goals too. I mean, that first game we had an empty netter, so we've really only scored 3 goals. But we're going back home, jobing.com, back in Phoenix for Game 3 in front of the hometown fans. We're going to sim. First period, here we go. 2 goals for us, 1 for them. Anders Lee got 1 for them, and then Skinner and Galchenyuk helping us out. Galchenyuk on the power play there, so that's pretty good. Second period, ooh, they tie it up. So we're going into the third, tied up again, just like Game 1. We are slightly outshooting them. Oh, and Galchenyuk right off the bat having a game of his life. So we got the 1-goal lead with 10 minutes left here. A high shooting affair again. Oh, we're up to 40 shots on these guys. Oh, we take the third game. We got 41 shots. We managed to beat Mrazek 3 times, but still on 41 shots, that's like a 93 or 94 save percentage. So he finally does not get a star, but Smith consistently been up there 3 times now. What a guy. Galchenyuk, of course, with 2 goals, and then Skinner with the 3rd one there. So that was a pretty good game for the boys. We can wrap this up, boys. Like I said, we're going for the sweep. We're still at home in Phoenix. Very simple. Phoenix win, and they're awarded Lord Stanley as they head into Game 4, leading Detroit Red Wings 3-0. Shut down the city because Phoenix might be celebrating with the Stanley Cup tonight if they can beat the Red Wings one more time. Game 4 Cup Finals. Here we go, boys. This could be it. This could be it. We're going to send this first period. Ooh, Detroit with the first strike. I think that's the first time they've done that to us. Drew Miller, the Gray Fox, snaps one past Mike Smith 5 minutes into the game, but that's okay. We can get him back here. Second period. Oh, they crushed us. Reed, and then Stephen Weiss gets 2 of his own. Yikes, boys! This is going to be a big third. We're gonna have to pull something back here. Get some quick ones on him. Nah. Oh, you're not going to sweep the Red Wings with their 57 wins this season. They're not going to go down 4-0 in the finals. They're going to battle back. Reed apparently has 8 goals this playoff, so that's pretty good for him. Dolphins got 10, so not quite as good, obviously. But back in Detroit, we can still wrap this up in 5. Nothing's wrong with wrapping it up in 5. Here we go, boys. Take her easy. Beat him in the away room. 1 for us. Yakupov. Attaboy. We are starting the second period off on the penalty kill, though, so hopefully we can kill that off. Second period here. We did, and we got another one. Dauphin, like I was calling him out before the game. Now he's got 11 goals this playoff, which is decent. We're going to slow sim. We got a 2-goal lead going into the third. The cup is in the building. Lord Stanley, 10 minutes left. I'm liking our chances, boys. There it is. Oh, no, not yet. There it is. So there you go, boys. Your Phoenix Coyotes taking home the cup. Year 5. It took us 5 years to build this team, but everything worked out good for us. I mean, there's the Stanley Cup. It's coming home with Phoenix. You're welcome, Phoenix fans. I mean, I'm not going to toot my own horn or anything. It was a pretty good team, so there we go. Dauphin in his... Is this his rookie year, or did he play enough games last year? I think he played enough last year. But this is his first year as a real player for us, not a third, fourth liner guy. So I just want to make sure I'm not speaking up my ass, because it could be his rookie year. Imagine taking home the Stanley Cup in your rookie year. Sagan did it. I'm sure it happens every year, but that was the year he got drafted. He won it. Where are you? Here he is. Yeah, this is his first year. So his first year he gets 53 points and the Stanley Cup, and then in the playoffs he managed to get 16 points in 22 games. So if Smith doesn't get the Conn Smythe, we might be looking at the winner right here. 14, 13. Everyone had a pretty good playoff if you're looking at it. Like, even Hartnell got 6 points for us. Pretty sure Dauphin had the most, though. Oh, Yakupov had 17. So Yakupov had 17 points. Dauphin had 16. But Dauphin is 23 years old in his first full season. And then, of course, if you want to look at Smith, he posted a 194 goals against average with a 932 save percentage. So he beasted in the playoffs aside from that one game 4 there. Or in the finals, I mean. So there you go. Big win. Let's head into the offseason. I mean, I'm not going to do a 12.5-minute video. Might as well do the draft as well. Pretty stoked on that. And remember, we swapped picks with the Stars, so it looks like the Stars are picking 30th. Another just stroke of genius from GM Ordy here. Imagine if our affiliates were in the playoffs too still. But they're not. I don't even think they had a very good run. Portland Pirates or whatever they're called. There we go. 38 months or so, we became a veteran GM, and now we are star GMs. So that's good. Lake Erie Monsters ended up taking home the Calder Cup, and then Stanley Cup champions Phoenix Coyotes. That's what it's all about. Nikita Filatov won the Hart Memorial, so we can check out all the trophies as soon as we get up right before the draft as well. It's been a weird GM mode if you look at the players that are boosting and stuff like that. No, I don't want to play. Like Filatov, he's a decent player. He's never going to win the Hart. Let's be honest. Didn't he win the? I think he won the Art Ross this year too, which is a little crazy. But and then Mrazek getting to a 95, like that's unreal. Joe Thornton retired. LeCalvier retired. Hank retired. Tangay, blah blah blah. Let's see if we lost anyone. I don't think we even have anyone on our team old enough to retire, but I could be forgetting about somebody. Phoenix lost. Oh yeah, Scotty Hartnell. And then Radim Verbata too. So yeah, I was forgetting about him. So he had a good run with us. Verbata stayed with us the whole time. San Jose losing basically their entire team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. All of them staples on their team. So that's a little unfortunate for them. They're going to be hitting a rebuild, I think. What about tendies here? Brizgalov, DiPietro, and Luongo are all out. So we don't have to worry about DiPietro playing for the Flames anymore because he was rocking us there for a while. Brizgalov, yeah, he's gone. Luongo, he's gone. I highly recommend... No, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is first check out the awards. See if Dauphin took home the Calder, if he got snubbed. So, Stanley Cup, of course, that's us. President's Trophy, Red Wings, no surprise there. Clarence S. Campbell, us. And then the other one, Prince of Wales, beat Detroit. Art Ross, Filatov, yeah, had the most points. Really. He also won the Hart. Tyson Berry of the Avalanche, former Kelowna Rocket, winning the Norris. Lady Bing goes to Filatov as well, so Filatov taking home the hardware. Ooh, Jacob Smith, some fucking senator, taking home the call. They're snubbing out our boy Dauphin. I want to go check him out after this. Mike Smith ended up winning the Conn Smythe, so not Dauphin either. Vezina, Leonard, so it didn't go to Mrazek, even though he had crazy stats. They did end up winning the William M. Jennings, though, him and Howard. That one you can't really tell. Selke goes to Taves. Ted Lindsay goes to Backstrom, not Filatov. So, and then Ovechkin gets Rocket Richard. So that defenseman, or no, he wasn't a defenseman, was he? He was just a player on Ottawa, taking home the Calder. Who's this guy? Maybe we'll trade for him. Just build a team of Calder Award winners. Because I don't know, I think Dauphin should have had that. I think he got snubbed big time. Ottawa. Points. Smith, here he is. Jacob Smith, 58 points compared to Dauphin's 53 points. We had 5 points more. He was a +1, but you know what? What about what about the playoff run? These bums did not have the playoff run like we had. Look at that. 14 games played. We had 15 points in 14 games. That's pretty good, too. Yeah, I guess he can be deserving of it. I'm not happy about it, though. And then if you look at Dauphin, he got a big progression from 80 to 86 over the regular season. So he's turned into a stud for us for sure. And then before we hit up the draft, we're going to go GM options, scouting, and prospect game player stats. Take a look at if anyone is decent. Kip Ballard, 73 overall. That's decent. No one else seems to be crazy on the red team. 77. That's really good. Maybe make a push for that guy, Jeffrey Zanin. Ooh, Jim Pusher. So we got Zanin, DeLeo, Pusher. Clermont is already 81 overall. Austin's an 78 overall. So there's a lot of good players this year. Gamlin, 73 overall. That 81, and was there a 78 as well? Clermont is 81. He's a defensive D, though, so that's not too crazy. And then Zanin, the 77 sniper. And then, now that we've picked out a few players to go after, although, I really wanted to pick up a goalie this year. You'll never... Oh, wow. I was going to say, you'll never see a goalie that's got decent stats, but 69 overall, that's really high for a goalie. And 70. Yikes. So there are some players worth picking up, too. Here. Shit. 70 overall. Isn't bad for a goalie prospect. Focht. And then 69 is pretty good, too. So, Colomb. And then, what were the other two players? Clermont and Zanin. So Zanin's going 10th, and that's the guy who was the left winger sniper at 77 overall. Goalies, Colomb is going 1st and Fox going 7th. So it looks like we're not going to be able to pick up one of those two goalies that's already really good, unfortunately. We can't. We're definitely not going to be able to move up to the first pick. We could go up to the 7th, but There's these other two goalies. Actually, three. 28th. Oh, phone, shut up. Yeah, like there's the other goalies in 28th and stuff. And then if we were to move up, I'd like to move up to 10th and get this Zanin guy. 77 overall, and he's, how old is he? 19, so that's pretty crazy. Gamlin, he was pretty good too, wasn't he? At 19th there. Dallas is going to be right around here, like 25, 26. But I don't recognize any of these names from the prospect game as having crazy overalls or anything. So I would love to move up till 10th while still managing to draft that goalie. Wasn't he like the 5th best goalie? He was like 28th? Yeah. Reardon. Like any of these goalies, we need to get one of these guys, but I still want to move up till 10 and try to grab that sniper. So we'll see if we have the pieces to make that happen. If not, we'll just take the goalie because that's what we really need. Let's take a look here. So we're at 22nd. So we could get that goalie that was at 23 in the draft rankings. Who's got the 10th pick? Rangers. So if we can get the pick off the Rangers or the Flames or something like that, that would be really good. Rangers or Flames. Do the Flames want to give theirs up? Negative. They have a whole bunch. I imagine the Rangers don't either. Because it would... Oh, they do. 10th. It's always risky, though, because that guy might get picked above where he's supposed to go. So I do like to... Let's see where 8th is. Who's got 8th, and if they want to give it up? Buffalo, I think I remember seeing. Yeah, and they do. Okay, so I'd rather do this just for safety. So we can toss that in, no problem. Players matching block. We're not going to get rid of Galchenyuk. Stone I'd rather hold on to. Do we have any left winger prospects that aren't as good as this guy? Like, if we go to... They don't want him, but... No, we don't. What about right wingers? No, we don't. McKinley, but he's still better slightly. See, like, we need help on the wings, so that's why this would be a good player to grab. But we're not going to trade any of these guys. I mean, Galchenyuk's been playing on that second line. No, we're not going to trade Galchenyuk. That would be dumb. Defenseman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have an extra defenseman, and CC is going to make another jump here. Hopefully past 83. So we could trade one of our D here. I love the Gormster. He's been crushing it for us. Yandel is the oldest, along with Summers. And Yandel does have a lot of trade value, but... We don't need 5 top 4 D. Someone's just going to get buggered in the offseason, right? We'll toss Yandel in there just to see. That's not going to go through, though. They're going to want something else. So we'll go to just... Ooh, they don't want any of our goalie stuff, eh? Byzantine's up to 83, so we might... No, let's hold on to him. Hopefully he gets a couple jumps here. Like, he could still become the starter for us. It's just rather not put all our eggs in one basket there. And then let's just go to forwards and check out what our lines are right now. So we got Galchenyuk, Skinner, Dauphin on the first line. Yakupov, Grummet, Morris, Anisimov on the second line. This guy, if we draft him, he could play on the third line, so we could get rid of either Bedker, Hanowski, or Brown. Are any of these players old? Anisimov's kind of up there in age, but he's got some decent trade value to him. I wouldn't want to really unload him. Bedker's got a contract on him, so I bet you we couldn't even unload him. How much cap space do these guys got? 2.2, so yeah, we couldn't hit him up with another big contract like that. And then everyone else is just dirt. They wouldn't want these players. What's our fourth line looking like? Right now it's Ernie, Kucherov, and Brown, which is decent. We got Pouliot up there over top of Ernie right now. So we could trade away, but it's just not going to be Bedker because he's got too much salary. I don't want to trade away Hanowski because he was crushing it for us last year. Kucherov, he could still get a jump. Was he like 4.5 red? So yeah, I want to hold on to him. Brown, I wouldn't mind putting in. We'll put Brown in. Now we got to take a player back from them though. What about like our second next year? And then we'll take back up a shitty player that they want to give away. That's goalie. This guy's got less trade value. I'd rather just take... we'll take him, though. Fleury. Add you to that. Hopefully this goes through. It's a third and a second. And Yandel. It's basically Yandel for a first and then some other bits. We'll toss in whatever our next pick is as well because it's not going to be any good. Fourth. Hopefully this goes through. I'm not confident, but we'll see. Yeah. It went through. They seem to think they ripped us off, but I think that's a good trade. Hopefully, what was that dick's name? Zanin? He hasn't been snagged up yet. There he is. He was going to go 8th, too, unless... Oh, no, there's the two goalies, right? So we're going to take this Zanin guy. And then we're going to quick sim up. Let's make sure... Did that Edler goalie go? Yeah, he did it. Ooh, up at 17th. So, goalies, Winehandle, he was supposed to go 28th. Apparently lots of people wanted goalies this year, but we'll take this guy, even though he's a stand-up goalie. Who plays stand-up goalie, Johan? But we'll take him. And just auto-draft the rest of it. It's not too important. And hit up. We're not going to sign anyone this episode. We'll just take a look at what we got for cap space, how good that goalie we drafted is, etc., and see what we need for this next season here. Coming off our cup. So Zanin, 77 4-star. That's a big... I like that trade up. That's pretty good. Because keep in mind, these players, they age in the offseason, right? So he'll be better than 77 when the season starts, I think. Who are we needing to re-sign here? We still got Galchenyuk, Stone, Dauphin we got to get back. That's a big one. But mostly our top players are still on the team. CC we got to re-sign. Kucherov, yeah. But those are all prospects. So it's basically CC and Dauphin. And we have 21.5 mil in cap space. And goalies... We got to get Byzantine back. And Winehandle's only 3.5 red stars, so that didn't turn out to be so good for us. Let's see. I want to see who got that stud goalie, the Kalum guy, and there was the other one, and then Edler as well. There was a couple really good goalies that went this draft. I want to see how good they are. None of these guys. Nope. I wish I would have paid attention to who drafted them so I didn't have to go through like this. There's one. Kalum went to the Flames. He is 4.5 gold stars at 69 right now. But we knew he was at 69. Who was the 70 goalie? He went like 7th overall. Okay, Mrazek dropped down to 94, it said. This guy's looking like a player we could pick up in a trade. Where the fuck is this other guy? I don't remember his name. Poulin. This guy, I think he got drafted 3 years ago, but Minnesota's just been full of goalies on their roster, so he might even end up hitting free agency next year. Fucali hasn't really progressed much. Where the hell is this other guy? Edler went to the Islanders, and he wasn't so good either. He was just 3.5 gold star. Rangers got fucked. But he was the 70 goalie. When did he end up going? 10th. So we could have picked this guy up instead of the sniper that we got. But I'm happy with the sniper. I would like to trade for this guy though. There's maybe next episode we'll do a trade for a goalie as well. You guys can let me know what you think about our goaltending. I mean, Byzantine still has a couple years to maybe jump from 83 to something better, but I remember when we were checking out his contract last time, doing an extension. I'll show you again because he's a free agent this year as well. But I remember, I think, that he didn't get a big jump because he wasn't going to get so much better. See? It just stays down at like 2.2. And doesn't fill me with too much confidence. So let me know what we're going to do about our goaltending. Smith is obviously going to be on the decrease here pretty quick. He's getting up there in age. So let me know what we're going to do about goaltending. We got tons of cap space to work with here, boys. Something like 21.5 mil, isn't it? Yeah, down there on the right. So Dolphin's going to take up maybe 6.5 of that. That brings us down to 15. By the time we're done with our free agents, we'll still have 12 mil probably. So we can make a splash in free agency. There's tons of options for us here. So we just won the cup. We had a good draft. Yandel had to go. Sad to see him go, but we got a good sniper out of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like this if you enjoyed watching us win the Stanley Cup. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I've always got more NHL stuff coming out, so that'd be great too. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.